In this video, I'm gonna share a simple opening to destroy e4. e4, c6, d4, d5. This is basic Caro-Kann setup. So after knight c3, you can capture knight takes and knight f6. I choose this variation because it's easy to play and has simple ideas. After knight captures, you can capture with the e pawn. Simple. After that, develop your bishop and castle. Or if you want more aggressive way, you can capture with the g pawn. This will give you a better center, an open g file. But on the other hand, this position looks weird. And because it's weird, nobody has prepared for that. Bishop f4, queen b6, bishop c4. This game played more than you imagine, like more than 500 times. And after queen b4 check, you will get the bishop. And this aggressive variation works because normally white want to play like normal. So let's play bishop f5, bishop e2, knight d7, castle, and rook g8. Voila. Now you can start attacking. And white will play weird because the position is a bit unusual. If you capture with the e pawn, that's a simple game. After knight f3, bishop d6, bishop d3, castle. It's a simple game. After that, you're gonna place your rook here. You can play c5 whenever necessary, like rook to e1, c5. Because if he captures, that's a good position. You have double pawn. That means double pawn is better on defending and worse to creating a passed pawn. So if you go to the end game, you will have a disadvantage. But on the middle game, you have more attacking chances. If white choose to play differently, like knight c3, d5, knight f3, you can simply capture again. And after that, knight f6, if he captured the same variation, because white is eventually has to play d4. So you can either capture with e pawn or g pawn. It's up to you. After that, white can choose knight e to g5, and if we play h6, knight takes f7, this is the famous alien gambit. But if you don't play h6, if you don't have any preparation for alien gambit, just simply play queen c7. So he can't play knight e5, and after that, I don't know, bishop g4, you will be fine. This doesn't work. And after knight e5 check, just queen sacrifice, and then take back the queen. You have a winning position. I know a lot of white players want to play alien gambit, so don't just give them this satisfaction. Another variation is Pano bot-winning attack. After capture, capture c4. Put pressure on the center, just ignore, just develop your pieces, knight f6. It's just called knight c3, knight c6. If I play bishop g5, just e6. You know, this is a good position. Knight f3, bishop e7. Just don't take this pawn immediately. Whenever he plays with his bishop, just capture, because you will gain a tempo, and this is a basic position, the isolated queen's pawn. If he plays c5, you can simply counter with knight e4, attacking the bishop, attacking the knight. If he captures, just capture. And you have a better center, better pawn structure. If white plays queen c2, because white wants a better pawn structure, you can play f5. After castle, you can attack on the king side. And even after castle, castle, king h8, g5, g4, rook g8, because of the strong center, you have every right to attack. If white plays bishop d3, simply play knight c6, attack the pawn. After c3, this is the key move, queen c7. Just control this diagonal. If white normal plays bishop g4, after that e6, bishop d6, knight f6, and castle. If he plays h3, you can play e6. You can postpone this light squared bishop development and focus on the other pieces like bishop d6, and castle. After that, you can play e5. If you try to prevent rook e8, you can play e5. Or you can play b6, bishop b7, and on the right time, put your knight on the center. If white plays knight e2 to play bishop f4, you can simply play bishop g4. h3, you can capture e6, develop, and you will be fine. Or you can simply play e6, and after bishop f4, bishop d6. Because after the captures, you can simply play e5 to gain the center. Or you can simply ignore that with knight f6, and after bishop f4, just queen b6. Because of the knight's weird position, this position is not bad. It's actually better for black. White can play bishop d3, but after capture, knight f6, this position is equal. And after that, bishop f5, e6, the simple idea, develop your pieces, try to control over the center. The c5 is the most important move in Caro-Kann. If you play c5 in the right time, you will have a better position. If white plays f3, just take, and e5. It's a great move because white hasn't developed yet and played with his f-pawn. If he captures queen h4, black has an amazing position. So king has to move to d2, I don't know, then capture e4. If he plays g3, there's a fork. If he plays queen to e2, just capture, threatening checkmate in 1. It's up to you. If it doesn't capture, you simply easily develop your pieces like knight f3, just take it and take it and develop your pieces. So e5 doesn't work because knight g4, give me the pawn, bishop f4, knight d7, give me the pawn. If we try to protect f6, give me the pawn, knight c5, because this pawn advanced too much and this will create a problem for white. Let's check the game between Tim Mann and Bellon Lopez. So e4, c6, d4, d5, knight d2, takes, knight f6, takes, and g takes f6. Again, this position is unusual. So bishop e2, rook g8, bishop f3, e5. So we have a better center. This position looks odd. It's really hard to play for white and black. So if you have preparation, that means you have a better chance. And Jan Timman is a grandmaster. He was a really great player. So knight e2, bishop g4, takes, castle, and queen d5. Now we are threatening checkmate in 1. f3 is a bit odd because the dark squares get weakened. So rook g6, b3, knight d7, c4, queen e6, rook e1, rook to g8, d5, bishop c5 check, and after that queen f5. And in this position, white made a terrible blunder. Knight g3 is a terrible blunder because rook takes g3. If white captures, mate in 1. So b4 threatening the bishop, bishop f2, rook to e2, and now black has an excellent move here. Rook takes f3. White cannot capture the rook because of the checkmate. If he captures the bishop, we're gonna capture the rook, and black is up a rook. So white played bishop to d2, long castle, rook c1, and another brilliant move, rook to h3. Because if white plays any normal move, it will be mate in 2. So in this position, white has to play rook to c3 to prevent the checkmate. And after that, we have a perfect position. I hope you liked the video. If you want to ask any variation, just type in the comment and see you on the next video.